Back working on the Nova. So John asked me to come over here and I was giving him a hand putting a new starter on here. Come to find out, the old starter, the Bendix would engage and then not spin, and we could not figure out why. Do it again. Okay. So we said, screw it, let's go get another starter. And we did. It is on there and it fires up. You want to give her a good old turnski, let them hear them. That sounds good. Sounds real good. While we were doing this, John has been all excited because he ordered another kit for this car. And we weren't expecting it for a couple of days, but it actually showed up today. What you got there, John?
Got me an exhaust system.
Ooh, that's a lot of piping. I'm guessing that's what we're going to be doing today?
Yeah.
All right, then. So I guess we're working on an exhaust today. That being said, let's get after it. And if you're wondering why we're changing out this exhaust, for starters, it's just slid into the collector. It's not welded in. Then you go further back. It's kinked here, kinked on the back. It's kinked here. And then we go further back. Keep going, keep going. It's welded in here. There's that. Some great welding going on back here. So you got another kink right behind the muffler. And it's kinked again up there. So we're like 90% sure somebody like Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles built this exhaust. So I'm up under the car and we're having to cut out half of this exhaust because it's welded together. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's welded. Kinky. Kinky. What's crazy to me is somebody looked at this exhaust after installing it and called it good. Okay, so we got it out of there, and we're just lining up the old versus new for comparison. But look at how pretty that new exhaust is compared to the old stuff. I think this is going to sound good, and it's not going to have any leaks. Yeah, we'll start throwing this up under the car and see if we can't start getting something mocked up. What you doing?
Put the exhaust together.
Yeah, there you go.
Exhaust shop wanted $809 to put an exhaust on, and they were going to reuse my mufflers I had on the car. I bought a new set for $380 to my front door with mufflers.
Yeah. I thought it come out pretty good. It was packaged well and everything, man. Nice clean bends, no kinks. That's the best part. There's no kinks in it. Is that gonna make your car just a little less kinky?
Yeah. It's a shame.
We like them kinky sometimes.
It was good to me.
Yep. If you want to hand me the other one, I'll put it in. I tried to talk John into doing open headers, but he won't having it.
Nah.
Your neighbor's got enough reasons to be mad?
Uh-huh.
All right.
I got enough loud things around here.
I did the whole loud exhaust thing on cars. That gets old after a while.
Tell you what, the bottom of that transmission pan is artwork for something you will never see.
I know. I've never understood why people put these real fancy transmission pans on their transmissions.
Me neither.
I'm like,
or the chrome
ain't
oil.
a soul gonna see that.
I've actually seen chrome oil pans. I don't understand that either.
I guess it's for when you spend enough time up under your car.
Yeah.
Give you something pretty to look at.
Let's crank it up and see how it sounds.
We're going to
Just to
turn them. Look at that. We really want to see how this thing sounds with open headers. John, fire it up. Give her some beans. Woo! Sure you don't want to leave it like that?
Nah.
You sure?
A little too loud.
Man.
It'd be okay for a track car.
But horses. You just want to make sure you don't tighten nothing up before you get all the pieces in, because you will be fighting it every step of the way if you don't. In this kit, in the instructions, it does say that you may have to trim this section here. This goes between the collector and the muffler. Now, John's Nova has long tube headers on it, so we have to cut this down just a hair, and it looks like probably about 3 inches. So I'm gonna throw this in the chop saw real quick and cut both of these down, and we'll continue. All right, fire in the hole, about to get loud. All right, so we shortened it up again. I knocked another inch off of it trying to make some clearance for it. So we'll see if we can't get this bad boy together. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh yeah. Hey John, did you hear that? That might make it on the B reel. Whew, that is bad. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Okay, here's how it looks. We got all the way from the front, brand new, and goes over the axle in the back. And we're fitting the second side, and we'll come back to you after we get the second side put together.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the exhaust completely hung. It looks really good. We're still getting everything lined up on it. And John is putting the hanger on this side. And the way they set up this kit's kind of weird to me, but they gave you an extra set of clamps to clamp around it to bolt the hanger to. So we're going to be putting that up. And then hopefully here soon we're going to be taking this thing down the road. I know we didn't get everything on the exhaust, but there's a reason for that. I needed more hands, and John couldn't hold the camera and do that at the same time, and I forgot my tripod, so yeah. I mean, it do be like that sometimes.
All right, we got it. It's all back together.
Smokey, what you doing? What you doing? Just checking out progress? Hey, John. It's done.
You know what it sounds like to me?
Sounds like it's time to go for a ride.
We have success.
I'm with it.
All right, let's get this thing down and take it down the road.
Let go. Man, that sounds good. It sounds a lot better.
Sounds better than that trash that was on here.
You're not wrong.
Smell the oil burning off the exhaust.
Yeah. Better than what I had all over my hands. I felt like I strangled the Tin Man. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
So Colin decided he wants to drive.
Yeah, of course. Ice cream paint job is constantly playing in my head while I'm driving this car.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm gonna leave it at that before we get popped for copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Well, me and John are attempting to set the timing on his Nova. We took it out, and he thinks the timing is just a hair off. So we've got the timing light out, got everything hooked up, and then I had to mark on the harmonic balancer so that we could actually see the timing line, thanks to some of his wife's fingernail polish. So he's finishing setting up the timing light, and we'll crank it up and see if we can't get this thing set correctly. Okay, so somehow I managed to delete that part of the video. I don't know how, don't ask. But we reached the mechanical limits on the distributor and we couldn't still get it quite in time. So he spoke to his dad, and his dad said, hey, take and rotate the spark plug wire positions one position. And I can't remember which way we went. But that solved the problem. We were able to free up a little bit more space so that we could rotate the distributor and get it correctly in time. And now it works. That is actually a pretty car.
What's cutting off on me?
Yeah.
Once the idle was too high.
Think so? Idle was too high and it was trying to engage. I mean, the timing was off by a lot. I don't know how it was running. Foreman's on his way. John, look busy. The foreman's here. Good with it?
Today was a big success.
Big what?
Success. I'm tired.
This motor's got no business being this pretty. Just the audacity of this 305.
Get the air conditioning working and the heat working. I'll be good to go.
His AC compressor has more chrome on it than my entire car. Okay, so today was a big success.
Yeah,
It was a big excess.
Or excess.
Big excess
Yeah,
is what we're going with.
Excessive work.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of work. I came over here just to. What did I even come over here to do?
We started out doing a starter, and then we done the timing.
Yeah.
And then we also put an exhaust system on. I didn't expect the exhaust system to come in, but I'm glad it did.
That's generally how it works. Whether I go to John's house or John goes to my house, we'll try. It was like, man, we're just gonna do this today, and then it just snowballs. This one, completely different animal. I was just helping him get the starter put in, and then it turned into the exhaust showed up, and we're like, hey, the starter went really well, so we're gonna do that. You see how well that turned out for us. And then he's like, well, now it's not running right, so we need to check the timing. Finally got that situated, so it runs great now. What was the problem it was doing?
It was cutting off while you had your foot on the brake. Like if you were stopping at a stop sign, it would cut off.
Okay.
So the idle was too high. But you couldn't idle it down any further because the timing was so far off. It didn't want to idle it so low of an...
It's a weird combo of problems.
Yeah.
But it worked.
We figured it out.
Yeah, we got it figured out. So, now, turbo?
Let's stick with driving it for now. Let's get your step van from Ohio next.
I wonder if anybody's ever done the power tour in a step van. That'd be funny as hell. So, yeah, this has been a big improvement here. This has been a big one.
I think we made some big accomplishments today.
Unintentional accomplishments.
Yeah. I started out just wanting to get the thing to start.
Yeah, I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. Unintentional accomplishments.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the best kind.
That's good stuff. You know what I'm going to put on the back window of this thing? If you squint, it's mint.
I'm with it. Question for the people. Keep these rims or put some different ones on it. These are some Foose rims. I'm not a big fan of them. I'm starting to like them a little bit since we got the car at the proper height, but I just... like, you need some, like, American Racings or some Kragers on this bad boy.
To give you an idea of how high it used to sit, it was that much higher.
Yeah, it was in the sky. This thing was a donk at one point. It had to be.
Yeah, because the speedometer even registers incorrectly.
True. Y'all tell us what you think. Keep these or switch them out to something else. But y'all know the drill. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. And until next time, y'all get out there and get after it.